Aries, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Aries, I feel that there's something you're trying to get some things straightened up. You're trying to straighten up things, organize things, make them clear, make them neat, put them into place. There's your desire to clear things around situations that either are a mess or that you see as a mess or confusion, complications. I feel that you're trying to really hold power within your mind over your impulses to be in a more organized place so that you can know and you can make sense of what's in front of you, because I do feel that there is some chance of some tricks, some surprises, some sudden impulsive energies here happening and or keep happening and really making you frustrated because you're trying so hard to adapt to an energy that it's not natural to you. You're trying so hard to be more focused, more concentrated into the priorities in your life at this time, that I feel you may have some outbursts of tension with someone. You may feel that someone is the disruptive element. It's like you keep trying to do things right, and then someone comes in and it breaks things apart, or it messes all the work that you have done. So I'm not sure if this is not even something that you allow to happen. So, for example, if this is a very tempestuous, tumultuous type of relationship, um, you allow the person to come to you out of the drive, the attraction, the passion element, and then you push them aside because they are complicating everything that you're trying to work for at this time. But you allow the situation in your space. You allowed the trigger to come into your space and disorganize something. So I do not know until what levels this is not as well a lesson of being more adaptable to the constant element of life, which is change. I feel there's sudden changes as well, and sudden, especially things that you feel are constantly being taken away from you. Your peace, your possessions, your relationships, your assets, your knowledge, your information. I feel that you are constantly feeling it at this time that there comes a sudden rush of wind and things go away, and you are left with the only thing you have, which is the power of you, which is more than enough to carry you forward. I also feel that there's some decisions here, some conversations, some exchange of information that um, it's needed in order for you to get towards a conclusion of what this specific change means, what this new opportunity means, what this instability can produce in a positive way, because you're not looking at change in a positive way in this mid-month of August. You have the Wheel of Fortune in in the challenge. You may be feeling that you have no luck at all, or that you are attracting circumstances that it doesn't happen to anyone else but you. You may be losing things, items that are important for you. I also feel that there's a particular source again of information, of knowledge um, that you should or you are trying to get to and understand, and suddenly that source of information, that source of knowledge, it disappears. I feel that this is happening again. First of all, I feel that Uranus is with you, is with the sign of Aries. It brings a lot of this sudden electric changes, and it's about becoming a freer version of who you are, and a more empowered version of who you are, especially in what makes you different, and owning that in your own sense of self. So whichever changes, they can be disruptive, they can be unfair, they can be creating more chaos than grounding things, and it's unfair because you've been trying to work, you've been trying to organize your life. But I also feel that there's something you're not seeing in terms of whichever you are trying to do, your efforts, they are great. They are not to be you can't stop validating those. Those are important, but there's something that I feel you're trying to do that is not what you are supposed to be doing. Hence the sense that you should be looking at some particular source of information. Maybe it's around career studies, knowledge, progress, or simply the new direction that you will take your life, that you will want to take your life towards. I honestly see you in a very I see you like in this pissed energy. Honestly, I feel that there's as well there's I feel like you and someone are in cross purposes, so the desire of one is not the same of the other, and this can create conflict. This could also be again a division between your instinct, between your desires, your impulsivity, and your mental approach towards the situation, which is more practical and more careful. But it's funny because it's joining both. So in the main challenge, in the main opportunity, I'm sorry, you do have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is that beautiful rush of passion coming into our life and making things quite exciting and fun and delightful. But it also is an energy that it burns itself out quite easily. It's not that reliable on his approaches because he lacks maturity and sensitivity and balance in the way he approaches his desires. Like he wants to get it out of the chase, the conquer, the quest, and then he gets bored with it, or he is already looking at the next adventure. Also, I feel that either you are being called to be adventurous without forgetting the rational element, or you are advised to keep yourself in your pace, but allow change, allow new adventures, allow new horizons to come to you, so you can ride them, so you can enjoy them and explore them. I also feel that there's a specific relationship that it has a base of more of attraction, sexual element that has been causing some of you pain or anguish, or just a lack of care and appreciation. That also a relationship that you feel again that it messes up your life more than it helps. And I feel that there's a chance you can make a decision to cut ties with this. Maybe it's temporary, I have to say, but you may desire to really cut ties and remove this situation from your life at this time, because you are feeling that things are spinning out of control and you are getting really upset by it. The advice is the Queen of Swords, so The advice is to be strong in your mind, to use your intellect, use your mind, use your clarity, your thoughts to help you to be the best advisors you could have in terms of what to do next. You are strong. You have the sword. You can do this. It's the war. You are a warrior, and the war here is upon ego versus mind, and in the middle, the need to adapt and accept change and accept external influences that suddenly upset all your plan. So flexibility around what you plan and the element of surprise as well. I think it's quite important over this mid-month. So Aries, I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.